Rate the Remake, part of a blast from the past. I'm Joe Bainline with Tom Jones and the Cardigans burning down the house, going up against the Talking Heads with the original. Those of you who have not been through this before or have no idea what we're doing right now, this is Rate the Remake. It's where we take a song that was the original song and put it against a version that has been remade. Usually it's an 80s tune that somebody in the late 90s or aughts remade, but it doesn't have to be. We flipped it before. We rate, I just lost my train of thought. We rate remakes on two criteria. One, is it true to the original? Two, does it bring it into the genre of the artist that is remaking it? I like to add a third little snippet in there. What's the overall feeling of the person that is doing the rating of the remake? So just what's the overall impression? It sort of brings in a human element to the rating of the remake. So let's tackle number one, true to the original. The first thing I heard when the Tom Jones version started to play is that there was no original intro. That that little intro that they have on the beginning is not there. But it's an intro that fits his sound, so that will come in criteria number two. But as far as criteria one, that's an X there. The good thing about this is that I can actually understand the lyrics. I'm not just going, whenever this song comes on, I can actually follow along to the lyrics. So no original intro. The overall sound is somewhat true to the original. There are no egregious liberties, I guess. But like a few Rate the Remakes before, I'm having a hard time reconciling the sound with the Talking Heads sound. The Talking Heads is very mysterious, very ooh. The couple Tweety Box followers have said how the music video has absolutely terrified them. I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm sure Carl will say something, but I'm glad I'm not alone that this was a video that sort of terrified everybody. But the overall sound from Talking Heads is different than this. So I can't say that it's necessarily true to the original. It's not egregious, but it's not. I'm going to have to get an X for criteria number one. Two, does it bring it into the genre of the artist that's remaking it? Oh yeah, this is Tom Jones. This is his sound. It's not unusual. Delilah. It all has this sort of sound to it. So I think he nails that pretty well. The overall feeling, I'm not offended by it. I'm not going to shout from the rooftops, you have to listen to this remake. But it's an okay tune. It's an okay remake. It's kind of fun. And it's a different sound from the Cardigans, too, which is always fun as well. So overall, on my rotating thumb scale, I'd give this in between a 10 and an 11, so maybe around 10/30 on ye old rotating thumb scale. Agree, disagree? What does your rotating thumb scale say? You can get a hold of me on the Tweety Box at Radio ABFTP. Also on Instagram, you can snap a picture and send it to me on Instagram of your rotating thumb scale. Just what is your readout telling you about this version of Burning Down the House with Tom Jones and the Cardigans? Coming up in a few minutes, the two top hits from this week back in 1983. But before that, the second solo album from the Wild Hearts. In fact, it's the lead single from that second solo album and a top 5 hit for Stevie Nicks. A song inspired by Prince's tune Little Red Corvette. In fact, when he heard that that song inspired Stevie to write this song, he actually wanted to come up and play the synth parts on it. So he did. It's Stevie Nicks, Stand Back. You're listening to it on A Blast from the Past.